Here's one of the latest interviews from Rock and Metal Revival. If you want to hear the whole show, go to rmrshow.com.
Man, I love it when I hear little THC coming out of those speakers, man.
I enjoy my THC.
I know you do.
Every day.
I'm
it works.
watching you enjoy THC right now. Brand new, Dark Side of Black is the CD, and that song is called Rise. And we are thrilled to have him back on the show. Big Dad Rich from THC. How you doing, Rich?
All good, baby. All the good.
I tell you what, this song surprised me a little bit, man. That was pretty heavy.
Yeah. I remember when Cord Pool came to me with this song, he said, "Hey, Big Dad, you think we could get a little heavier?" And I said, "Damn, Cord, I already weigh 333. What do you want me to do here?"
You guys are got a new album dropping on April 22nd called The Dark Side of Black. How long you guys been working on this?
Then we started riding back in November. I had a riding camp that lasted about 15 days with my riders, and after that, we worked with Sterling Winfield just to make sure that, he's who I wanted. He's who I wanted to be with, but I wanted to make sure that, I want to make sure we were smoking the same shit. And whenever we got together, you could definitely tell we were both high on the same thing. So it worked out great, and we just kept on chugging.
Now, any lineup change with this edition of Texas Hippie Coalition? I know there's been some lineup changes through the years.
Yeah, because I hate motherfuckers.
That's what I've heard.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I tell people the truth straight up, man. If I'm at a burger joint and like if I'm at McDonald's, I got to work with whoever I got to work with because Ronald's in charge.
Exactly.
But at this fucking joint, I'm in charge. So I'm working with whoever the hell I want to work with, and I'm working with some great guys right now, and I hope they stay with me. I just hope I don't drive them away.
Nice.
Well, we see that with this tour, you're going out with a new band that I think really fits this bill well, Sons of Texas. And when's the tour going to kick off?
Now, we actually kick off on April the 19th up in the Dakotas, running down through Colorado for our annual 420 Hippie Festival. And that's where we induct, usually it's about 5. Sometimes it grows, depending on the votes from all the chapters around the world. Right now we're near 100 chapters. And we let all the chapters vote. And we take about the 5 highest vote getters, and we induct them into the family. They become family members.
Nice.
As you know, we treat everyone like family. It just gives you a chance to get a little closer to the band at times if you're a family member. But the high and mighty, they all know that, almost after every show, unless I've got a nice piece of ass lined up, I'm going to come out and sign titties and hang out with everybody for a little bit, at least get a few free drinks out of somebody.
Nice. So is it legal for that much Texas to go out of the state of Texas and tour America?
Probably not. I know Florida said we couldn't come there, but that's okay.
Fuck Florida.
I like Florida. I love Florida. Florida hates me. That's the thing,
Oh, that's not cool.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. But I tell you, back in the day, I had gotten a report of these horse thieves down in South Texas, and they were going to hang them. And I went down there and talked to them, and they had some good horses. They all had different brands on them, but I went ahead and bought all the horses, and I left. I was for sure that the guys were hung, because they all had ropes around their necks. But you can imagine my surprise to find out that they were still alive, and they had formed a band called the Sons of Texas. It freaked me out.
Oh, nice.
But, I was happy to hear that they weren't dead, and it gives me a chance to kill them.
There you go. Rich, I can remember the first time seeing you guys play up here at the Back Bar in Wisconsin, and I was totally floored seeing you guys play the first time, and you guys just keep getting better and better every CD, and I think people are starting to take notice. Are you feeling that around the country?
Man, it's starting to feel it around the world, we're one of our first albums, Pride of Texas, which we didn't do with the label. It sells like crazy. We get bigger checks off of it than some other CDs, and it's just crazy to see that the world is, around the world, people are accepting this sound, and and it's just good to hear a lot of people say, man, I was hungry for this, or man, I was starving for this kind of music, and we keep finding people that we're one of those discovery bands. People every day discover us, and it's great when you're looking on your social media and you see something like, where have I been? Have I been under a rock? Where did you guys come from? Oh, my God, y'all been around for a decade? I can't believe this, and a lot of people have missed out. Luckily, we've had a chance to jump on, opening up for some great bands out there, and we've had the chance to be on some great festival bills, of course, touring with Mayhem, and then all the great festivals we get to be a part of, Rock on the Range, Rocklahoma. It's really introduced us to a lot of people, to where, even Sturgis, where we just played last year, it's just an eye-opening or a ear-opening for a lot of people to say, oh, my God, this kind of music does still exist. There is some real shit out there, and they're just so happy to hear it, and we're happy to see them in the crowd every time, man. It's a smile on my face.
Well, Rich, I looked at your tour with Sons of Texas, and it goes out for about 2 months. Are you planning on just going back out on the road with somebody else, or what's the plan?
Man, I come in June, and I'm off for June, and I go back out in July. And there have been a bunch of discussion with a bunch of big majors of us going out and tour with in the fall, but they're too scared to have this act go on before them. I can tell you that right now. And I read the emails. A lot of people, they don't dwell into the business world of the music, but I don't let nobody carry my money. I carry my money. And I don't let nobody handle my shit. I handle my shit. So I'm involved in all emails and everything that go through the label and the agency and everyone. And I see why people are backing out. They're backing out because they're fucking scared. I call them pussies because that's what they are. And I'm telling you right now, it don't matter. We'll go tour the fucking world headlining if we have to. I don't give a fuck if it's 20 people or 20,000 people. You're going to get one hell of a fucking show.
Amen. I saw you with Black Label Society, and I never seen such destruction in one night.
I'm telling you, man, those boys should call us. Them boys out there, Zach Wild should give me a call. Don't he got an album coming out or something?
Yeah, he does.
Tons of pictures right there. That's a good fun. We did 6 dates with those guys, and how that all started out was a big lie that I told. I told everybody we was going to go on tour with Black Label, and that was a big fucking lie. They didn't know who the hell we was. And I lied about it so much that it started spilling over into their camp, and then their camp started asking questions like, who the fuck is THC? And then the next thing you know, we get a call, because that old boy there, he's got a big set of balls. He ain't a pussy. He ain't a, so he gave us a holler. And he said, they said, we'd like for you guys to come on out, do 6 dates with us. And sure enough, we went out there, and that was a murderous 6 nights, man. Anybody that got to see those shows, old Big Boss, man, he'll go out there every night, but if he has to go out after a band that just went out there and kicked ass like we did, he's going to go out there and go to work. And he did, man. Every night after we were on, he went to work, baby.
Nice. So I was listening to the new single, Rise, and there's no cowbell. Now, is there going to be some cowbell on the album? Because that's all I listen for.
If Kimmy had his way, we'd have cowbell throughout.
But he don't get his way.
I'm here to tell you, I don't have input on that shit. You know what I mean? I go in there and tell them I like it or I don't like it. If I don't like it, they fix it. If I like it, they leave it. But whenever it comes to the cowbell thing, I didn't hear none. So I figured Timmy probably lost that son of a bitch, or it'd be all the way throughout.
Well, we're looking forward to Dark Side of Black dropping here on April 22nd, and we hope to see you out on the road real soon. I think that Sons of Texas tour, that would be good to just continue on with.
Yeah, man, I think that these guys, they're a good fit for us as an opener, and gives everybody a big old heaping spoonful of Southern fried Texas.
Hell yeah.
It's mighty tasty, and I'm hoping that everybody will be happy that we, I get approached by our UA United artists all the time, trying to push these bands. And I'm sorry, man. It's just, a lot of stuff that a lot of people are listening to, I'm not listening to. Hell, right now, a while ago, whenever you guys called, I'm sitting here listening to Pat Green. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
cool,
So
Pat Green. Yeah.
I listen to all kinds of shit. You know, so I just keep, you know, telling them, you know, I know, no. So they're like, dang, Rich, you know, you're telling us no all the time, you know, pick one. And I said, hey, man, we'll see what you can do about these bully sons of Texas, because, you know, I like, you know, I'm like a loco. I'm loco in the head, and I like to be loco, and I like to stay loco, and them boys is loco.
Excellent.
Nice.
Well, hey, Rich, we appreciate you taking time to come on the show. We're looking forward to hearing the full Dark Side of Black, and we hope to see you out on the road real soon. And we're going to play one of my favorite THC tunes called Rollin'. How's that sound?
Oh, man, I love it. I love it.
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radio's on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on UncontrolledNoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.